Napoleon Hill said quoted in his book, Think and Grow Rich, every adversity carries with it a seed of opportunity. And it's not some adversity, it's not some situations, it's every single one. There's countless other books on the subject written long before Napoleon Hill, back in the 1920s, and many books written since Napoleon Hill that all show the same principle. When you are met with a challenge, and it's not if challenges are coming, it's when the challenges come, you have that opportunity. You are at a crossroads. You are at the fork. Are you going to take the side and go the default? Let that condition or circumstance define who you are? Or are you going to go down the other side and see the opportunity that's there? See the gift that may be present. And some days it may be challenging to find out what that gift that's present in the lesson of the example or the challenge that you're facing. But know that it's there and say, I'm not sure why this experience came to me, why I had to endure that. We want to lean into, I've had this experience and I don't know what's really good about it. I know there's something good in it, because every experience comes to help you grow and become the next best version of you. At the time, it may feel like a challenge. Yes, the challenge can seem very much like a very big mountain to climb. But when you look at that mountain, know that that mountain doesn't have to have you. You can take baby steps and figure your way along the way. So that if you can't imagine it, you can create it. So we've been gifted with senses, 5 major senses that most people are aware of. What we see, what we hear, what we taste, what we smell, and what we touch. You have a couple more senses about where you stand in space and how you can balance yourself. But really those 5 main senses is what most people lean into. It's what they commonly refer to. And it's often called common hour thinking, everyday thinking. It's not logical, rational. Everyone should be aware of that common sense stuff. Well, as nowadays you may see that common sense may not actually be terribly common, but that may be okay. In some instances, you want to actually lean into the things that are even greater than that. You have a greater connection. And with that greater connection, you're going to use 6 special gifts, 6 amazing gifts that you have. One of them is your imagination, because when you close your eyes, you are going to, as you see and think in pictures, you're going to dream up, have that mini movie of what your life is like 3 years from now with your amazing family, the baby that you've always wanted, how amazingly you feel, what it is that you're doing, how vibrant and dynamic your health is, how you've shifted things with your career and your work is just truly rewarding and uplifting. Your relationships are deep and meaningful, and there are more of them, and you have that time and money freedom to really enjoy the things that you'd love to do and go the places you'd love to go and spend those special moments with all the family and friends that you'd love. So we're going to use our imagination as one of our mental faculties. We're also going to lean into our intuition. Our intuition is like that connection we have when you go onto the computer and you ask and search on your computer for the file. But when you're searching and you're only looking in your files, you can only get what it is that you've actually accumulated within your files. When you get onto your computer and you're connected to the internet, then you can search Google, whichever modality you use. You can find so many more things in a split second than you ever thought possible. And that's how we're going to get connected, through our intuition with the infinite, the universe, that infinite knowledge, that source energy, whether you describe it as divine and it's God or spiritual or spirit for you, whether it's just that source energy, the universe, maybe you're more science oriented and it's more like source energy, the quantum physics that actually can explain everything that's going on. And this is how we get to them. So there is an infinite side to our nature, and we draw it with the arrow up and down. And depending on your beliefs, that really doesn't have a start and an end, because we have a finite side to our nature, and that's where we start with our birth date, and it goes off into the future. We don't know how far off, but we'll say our date of death is somewhere out in the future, ... We don't know exactly when, but it will come. There's a time when that will come, but not right now. And where we are right now transects in this area in the middle called the now. It's the present moment. And another word for present is gift. So you are gifted with being here now. And now, in the present moment, is the only thing that you can change. As we take a deep breath in and let it go, let's lean in and take another deep breath. Before we let it go, remember, we just let that breath out. It's in the past. I can't change what I'm going to do in the future with my next breath. I can only change this present breath. And I blow it out. So what you do in the now, ignoring what happened in your past, you don't want to lean into the past. You can be aware of it to get the lessons that we've learned from here. But we lean into the now, and we can transform our future and create what it is that we would love to create in our life.